Now, Doug, I know you really want to do that Rayman Jeopardy. However, we really gotta talk about this whole thing about you cutting off our limbs.
What?
I thought it was because if we didn't like do one last bit of preparation, we would all potentially be dragon food, and I don't want to be dragon food.
There's that too. So listen, Doug. You can have this drink as a consolation, and we will do it next time. But in the meanwhile, we're gonna be answering for third parties.
Is that right, Matt?
Yes. Great.
It's gonna be great.
I'm back to being a contestant. Watch me fail, everyone. Watch me be the worst.
Also, regarding the dragon food comment, apologies for being the dum-dum that invited the dragon.
Dude, we're not the dum-dum. It was again. It would have been worse. It would have been worse had we done it without telling the dragon.
Listen, if it means anything, hype, that poor dragon hasn't been fed in about a couple months.
Yeah. That is true. She can only survive so long on horses.
So James, it's the first Jeopardy of 2025, and it's been fucking forever since we did one of these. Well, how do we do it?
Well, while you guys look at these house rules in the video, I will go ahead and at least say this much of who's going to be participating in today's Jeopardy. First and foremost, Matt will be returning, as has already been said.
Hi.
Logan will also be accompanying him. As well as HyperVoiceActing.
Hi.
And also Doug.
And also Doug.
And the dog.
You good there, Doug?
He's giving everybody a critical
Wouldn't
review.
you like to know, weather boy?
Okay.
Oh no.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yahoo.
So with that said, everybody, I hope you all are well acquainted with the new house rules, even though they're mostly the same. Let's go ahead and start today's game. So, here are today's categories for third parties. Sega do what Nintendo don't.
Ha.
Archives of the Namco Museum.
Waka waka.
When Konami was still cool.
Yeah,
Right.
A square that wasn't too soft.
Ha.
And finally, the Anything Goes pile.
Oh, anything goes. That's my favorite company.
Yeah!
From Soft.
So with that said, Matt, it's been a hot minute since you did a Jeopardy with us. Why don't you choose our first point?
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. You know what? I'll be bold. A square that wasn't too soft for 4 points.
Jesus,
Oh.
we're going for the cursed ones already. All right then, and you know what? Fair enough, because it actually leads to a personal favorite of mine.
Okay.
Oh.
Its legacy can be best described as that one game that the Final Fantasy VIII demo came packaged with, which is a shame considering that's giving the game in question far too little credit.
Matt.
Oh.
Oh.
What is Chrono Cross?
Incorrect.
Oh, fuck! Damn, I thought it was Chrono Cross.
So is that lost points?
Yeah.
Wait!
Yes, that is lost points.
I know what it is now! Fuck!
Oops.
Anyone else want to guess? Remember, it came packaged with the Final Fantasy VIII demo.
If nobody is able to answer, can I try again? But not get points. At least just keep. Not lose, just keep.
I'm not touching this because I've not played any Final Fantasies, let alone the demo that this thing's alluding to.
Oh my gosh. Oh jeez.
Logan.
I think. I don't know. I don't know the actual original name, but what is Brave Fencer Musashi?
That is correct! Salmon!
Yay!
Fuck.
Brave Fencer Musashi,
Alright,
aka one of the most underrated games that Squaresoft ever produced.
Brave Fencer Musashi.
You know, I was tempted to guess that, but I was afraid that I might have been wrong.
We will cover it eventually.
So you see, right off the bat, I fucked myself over.
Let's
go!
You mentioned Chrono Cross. I wasn't thinking of that yet, but it could come up. But yes, we are going to cover Fencer Musashi at some point, right, James?
I'd like to. Just a matter of if I ever have the time to actually finish it.
Fair.
Alright.
Reset the buzzer.
Reset the buzzer.
Oh, yes.
So that said, as you guys reset the buzzer, Logan, where do we go to next?
How about the Archives of the Namco Museum for 2?
Alright, 2 points for the Archives of the Namco Museum. Klonoa has made many friends during his time as a dream traveler. Few compare, however, to his very first friend, this ring spirit, who he still saw as his friend even when the sad truth about him was revealed.
Steve.
Who is Hupo?
That is correct. Who is Hupo?
Look at the little
I
fella.
was there for that commentary and I still don't remember his name.
I remember Hupo, but dang, that's...
I remember when it was incorrectly spelled for the Wii remake.
Yep.
Wait, was it? Or how was it spelled in the remake?
The remake.
Hewpoe.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very oddly phonetic.
All the letters
Okay.
were there, but just in the wrong order.
someone was paid, I think.
Let me see. I think I'm gonna be. You know what? I'm gonna be. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll go Sega Do What Nintendo Don't for 2 points.
Alright, 2 points for Sega Do What Nintendo Don't. Panzer Dragoon and Sega Bass Fishing have one surprising thing in common. They both had their gameplay slightly copied for this epic adventure.
Steve.
Dang.
What is Sonic Adventure?
Correct!
Nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I see it definitely.
Yep. Panzer Dragoon was slightly copied for the Sky Chase segments, and, Sega Bass Fishing goes without saying, is what Big was for.
Exactly. That's why
I'm a household name.
And that's why
I'm single-handedly keeping the Sega Bass Fishing controller alive.
Even though it was not compatible with Sonic Adventure.
Well, that stinks.
I tried to warn them, but they didn't listen to me.
Though, you know what? I will say this right now. For those that think that the big segments of Sonic Adventure are absolute crap, try Sega Bass Fishing anyway. It's actually a pretty fun little arcade fisher.
No, that one's good.
I thought James was
Interesting.
about to start fights with people, just like, if you don't like the big sections, fuck you.
I'm gonna punch them.
I'm gonna punch that person.
I'm gonna stick my big froggy on you.
Froggy's a mean. I'm gonna go backwards and say Sega Do What Nintendo Don't for 1 point.
Show some love for them.
A single point for the Segas that do what Nintendo don't. Before the series got its full title, Sega and Amusement Vision graced the world with this arcade game that you controlled with a banana joystick.
Steve.
Aw.
Jesus.
Man, that. Thank you, Mr. Spacebar. What is Super Monkey Ball?
Monkey Ball!
Okay, so it was just Monkey Ball. Okay.
Yep, it didn't get the
You
super
should be
until...
deducted points. No, I'm just kidding.
It didn't get the super in its name until the GameCube version.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
We got it.
But yes, yeah, no, gaze in awe at the lovely banana joystick that you used to play the game.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that, there might be one that did, as far as I know. I feel like Super Monkey Ball would have made more sense to use a trackball.
I think later.
I think later arcade versions did have a trackball, but otherwise, no, they stuck with a joystick at first.
Okay. I'm gonna keep weeding out the baby points. When Konami was still cool for 1 point.
We're gonna weed them out! So, Konami was still cool for a time, for 1 point.
At one point, it was.
He didn't make the best first impression in his debut game, and probably needed a new pair of jeans after the fact, but he'd go on to become an irreplaceable partner for Solid Snake in the years that followed, all while keeping his now famous codename, Otacon.
Matt. I knew
Thank
Matt.
you. Nobody else for voting. Who is Hal Emmerich?
That is correct!
Okay.
Genuinely forgot his real name.
Thank you for using the sprite. Also, yeah, no, great. I'm 1 point up from my -3 now.
You're getting there. Don't worry. And you have control of the board now.
Yeah, if it means anything, Matt, that one was very much a Matt-coded question,
Of
so
course
I'm
it was.
very grateful you got that one.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure it was Matt Coder because, dumb me, I forgot Otacon had a real name.
I knew he had one. I just forgot what it was. I
Yep.
kept thinking
Hey,
Mark
hey, you know
something.
what? It's a good thing it's a good thing we remembered Hal and not Huey.
Yeah, Huey Emmerich. Fuck that character.
He's a beta cuck.
I still want to comment on that. We learn we learn Hal's backstory, and it's really fucked up in Metal Gear Solid 2. When you learn about it, it's like, oh god damn, and his father commits suicide and all that. We learned that in the past, and it's like, oh my god, that's awful. I can't believe it affected Hal so much. Then you play Metal Gear Solid 5, and you're like, yeah, Fucker deserved it. Fuck you. Fuck's sake, goddamn.
Yeah.
Such a he is arguably the worst character in the series. That's how awful he is. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and to think he literally birthed probably one of the more sympathetic characters in the series.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, now that you
board.
got your finger on the board, Matt, what do you want to pick next?
Right, I can vote this time. Okay. You know what? I'll try to redeem myself again. A square that wasn't too soft for 3 points.
Alright, 3 points for a square that wasn't too soft. In 1998, Squaresoft made the daring move to create their very first M-rated video game. Even more daring is that the game itself is a sequel to the surreal book released in 1995.
Fuck, I know, but I also don't!
Think of it this way, Matt. How many M-rated games back in the day can you think of?
Oh, right. Fucking... Right. Sorry.
Matt.
What is Parasite Eve?
Correct! What is Parasite Eve?
Yeah, I keep on...
Oh.
Honestly, legitimately, I forgot about Parasite Eve for a second, because I always forget that it's a Square game and not a Capcom game. Because it's so Capcom coded, more than Square coded. It's really interesting.
Once again, my introduction to the Parasite Eve game was playing the PSP game, which was apparently the third game, and it doesn't tell you. It doesn't even tell you it's a Parasite Eve game until you're like, whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. You mean Parasite Eve third birthday doesn't tell you that it's the third Parasite Eve game?
I'm being really serious here, Matt. I will hit. No, I'm being really serious here.
Honestly, Matt, for legal reasons, they really can't.
Oh, that buzzer.
But genuinely, Matt, on the cover of the
No,
game,
I know. I'm
it
messing.
only says third birthday.
No, I know. I'm messing with you.
Also, yay, Matt's
Okay.
back on the board with 0 points.
Shut the fuck up.
Back on
Hooray!
the plus.
Yes, thank you, but
Yeah.
still, God. Anyway, you know what? Yeah, let's go. Anything goes for 2 points.
All right, 2 points for
Ooh.
Anything Goes. When the fictional Chroma City is stripped of all its color and put under an oppressive monochromatic regime, a group of freedom fighters call upon this buoyant hero to help them fight back and restore the city to its gleaming glory. Don't forget to put on some funky tunes when you see them coming.
Steve.
Yeah, I'm hearing that. Yeah.
Who is the blob?
Yeah.
What is the blob?
I had to get. I was like, I should have. I was like, because it was so adorable. Ooh! I know him.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
I
a
should
good
play
game.
this game at some point. I love its soundtrack.
Is it on Switch yet, or is it still locked?
It is on Switch, and I do believe its sequel's on Switch as well.
Rockin'.
Alrighty. Let me see. I think, Logan, buzzer.
Buzzer. Yep.
I'm gonna say, the Archives of the Namco Museum for 4 points.
Oh boy. It's alright. Archives of the Namco Museum for 4 points. Something you may or may not actually find in a Namco museum.
Oh?
This demonic entity is the driving force behind the cursed sword, Soul Edge. He's also the final boss of the actual Soul Edge game, also known as Soul Blade, as well as Soul Calibur and Soul Calibur 2.
Logan.
Oh.
What is Nightmare?
Incorrect.
Okay, you know what? That kind of saved me the trouble, because before I buzzed, I was about to ask, were you asking for the name of the sword or the name of the person that used it?
That's
If it means
right.
anything, Logan, you were on the money, but not entirely true.
But that's right, because Nightmare is just the one that wields the blade, not the actual blade itself with the eye. But I'm back down. I'm back down tied with Matt with none.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to
Hey, you
remember.
forget-
Hold on, I know it.
You forget.
As a reminder, he was the final boss in the first 3 games.
I'm going to risk it.
Alright,
Matt.
risk it for the biscuit.
Who is Siegfried?
Incorrect.
Damn it!
Well, now you're back down.
Shut the fuck up!
I was gonna say, I'm stepping out because Nightmare's the only boss character I'm aware of.
Do you know any of them, Doug?
I told you.
Alright, I think we'll go ahead and call time then.
Rats.
So, with that all said, you guys were kind of close, because Nightmare is sort of involved, but he's actually not the final boss in question. In fact, he's a playable character in Soul Calibur and Soul Calibur 2. The true phenomena that took him a hold, though, is named Inferno.
Inferno.
I didn't know Inferno, but okay, fair enough.
No, I remember Inferno. I completely forgot.
As a fun fact, in the original Soul Edge game, he actually was just called Soul Edge.
I was thinking, I heard something about that, like his name was Edge or something like that, but I didn't realize it was.
There was a faint part of me that was thinking, wouldn't it have been funny if the thing was just called Soul Calibur? It's like, hey, that's the name of the game.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
could
funny
see
you
it.
bring that up, considering there is a sword in the series called Soul Calibur. In fact, that's, I think, where it's got its name.
I think
Right,
so.
So mark the fourth one black.
And I knew we would have a cursed one then to be a 4th pointer.
They'll
Oh,
have
well.
that eventually, but
I still have to choose, right?
yep.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'll go to Sega does what Nintendo don't for 4 points.
Alright, 4 points for Sega does what Nintendo don't. Oh, it's a single-player double!
God damn it.
Oh boy, happy.
Fuck!
I get it.
Perk up hype, because you might actually know the answer to this one. When the goddess Athena is captured by the vile Neph, Zeus resurrects a centurion hero and sends him to save Athena. During the course of this journey, his body must be altered to resemble these 4 beasts before he can face Neph's power head-on and defeat him.
Okay, this is rough. I know at least 2 of them. I don't know if I can name all 4 of them. What's that?
I'll say, well, do your best. You got it.
Okay, what is a wolf, a bear, ox, and a dragon?
You got 3 out of the 4 right.
Really, 3?
Yeah. You did miss one, though, and it was the tiger.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I knew about the tiger at least. I forgot.
I just remember the bear because of Act Natural. Just on all 4s, and you just.
That is still one of my favorite recording highlights of all time. Just now, Duck, you're a bear.
So do I just get like the base points for that?
You get +6.
You get 6 out of 8 points.
Okay.
Because of the double, yeah, you got 3.
Again, your knowledge did pull through in the long run. You still got more. Still got the majority of them.
I'm gonna be honest. I only expected to just get the wolf and the bear right.
Well, there you go. I was thinking like a griffin was like the flight one, but no, it was a dragon. Fair enough.
Man, it would have been so cool if you could transform into a griffin.
Yeah. All right, back to you.
Let me see. We're gonna take things down low. Go down low. Bring it down. Archives of the Namco Museum for 1 point.
Alright, 1 point for the Namco Museum. The ultimate cat and mouse game, as advertised on its arcade flyer.
Steve.
Man, what is Mappy?
That is correct. Nice.
Now get back to work, I love you.
Huh?
Did you just say no?
Still one of my favorite Namco classics aside from Pac-Man.
Agreed, it's a fun one. Super Mappy, though, is weird because Logan remembers a Game Grumps moment of these things. It led to one of the most interesting moments I've ever seen of a game bugging out, where like the cartridge was tilted as they were playing it, and because of that accidentally happening, you actually got to see the game like glitch out in real time, where as they're walking, suddenly like a flood of pixels and sprites starts happening behind Mappy, and the entire background like glitched out, and they're like, what?
You'll have to show me this later, because I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as a Super Mappy.
Maybe it was not called Super Mappy, but it was one where it became a 2D venture platformer thing. But go ahead.
That might be Mappy Land.
That was Mappy Land. Yeah, thank you. Go ahead, Matt.
I don't know why that just reminds me of that old glitch episode of The Angry Video Game Nerd, where he mentioned as a child he was playing one of the Mega Man games and it glitched where he couldn't like figure out it wouldn't show the platforms of one of the final bosses, and he actually got video of he videotaped himself actually beating that by memorizing the pattern, and you can't see the platforms and all that.
Yeah.
Right.
Huh.
You just knew where to jump. Wow. Dang.
So anyway, I'd say let's go back to the anything goes pile for. You know what? Heck with the scandals. 3 points.
Alright, 3 points for the anything goes pile.
Oh, hey, good. Or whatever his name was.
Originally made for the NEC PC 8801 home computer by Nihon Falcom, this fantasy-themed video game would be ported to several different consoles, including a full-blown remake for the Sega CD. This new version was almost reworked into a Sonic game that would have been called Sister Sonic, but fan backlash prompted the developers to reverse the decision and keep the remake as faithful as possible.
Logan.
What is Popful Mail?
That is correct!
Hey!
Oh, wow.
It's a magical fantasy adventure.
It's a magical fantasy adventure in the sky.
Take it down.
It's a fun little magical fantasy adventure, and those that are Sega CD enthusiasts, I would definitely recommend giving it a shot.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving me flashbacks about Sister Sonic or fucking James.
Why was it going to
No
be called
problem.
Sister?
Because Sonic was going to have a sister, that's why.
Well, not a blood relation, but yes.
Gotcha.
I can't believe we were this close to getting a Sonya game.
It was a weird time for Sega back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm scared, so I'm gonna do a square that wasn't too soft for 1 point.
Okay.
Alright, 1 point for a square that wasn't too soft.
Thanks, Pepper.
Like how Mario has Yoshis, the many worlds of Final Fantasy have these majestic birds that are used as mounts. They've become so iconic that a sub-series was made that stars a single member of its species.
No! No!
Sorry, what is a chocobo?
Chocobo!
Chocobo!
Riding on your you remind me of the freaking metal song written for Final Fantasy 13.
I fucking love chocobos!
Have you ever? Then you would be Chocolina or whatever, Chocolate, whatever her name is.
Latte.
I'll show an image for Sammy's sake. I'll show the one from World of Final Fantasy because I think she actually looks cuter there.
The viewers for peeking my
What's up?
mic, by the way.
You're fine.
Why? What happened?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I screamed. I yelled.
Oh.
I'm mad.
At me? I'm sorry.
No, I'm just mad because I missed it by not even half a fucking second.
Here's Chocolate, Sammy. She loves
Oh.
chocobos.
That,
A chocolate.
Yeah, that's me.
A chocolate. She has a bird up on her head.
it's that and Moogles that I like. I like Moogles and chocobos.
That is fair.
So
But
scruffy and adorable.
yeah, there was this, and Final Fantasy 13, because of all the, like, oh, it's edgy and stuff, they wrote, it was either for 13 or 13.2, you can look it up online, there is a heavy metal chocobo song that they wrote, where the guys are screaming, just a riding on your chocobo, you're going when you're riding on your chocobo, and it's just like, what the, okay.
Seems like something that Doug would unironically like, sort of.
That sounds fun.
I think it's.
It sounds about as intense as making a heavy metal song about fishing with Big and Froggy.
That was,
I would love to hear that, not gonna mince words.
alright, anything goes for 1 point, let's clear it out. I need
Alright,
some
let's
points
clear out
on
the
board.
one-pointers with Anything Goes! Before it went out of business and had most of its assets absorbed by Konami, this game company was responsible for creating some fairly noteworthy IPs like Bomberman, Bonk, Adventure Island, Far East of Eden, and the Mario Party series.
Steve. Oh.
Who are Hudson Soft?
That is correct!
Oh, God.
Yay,
yeah.
look at that little man.
Damn.
Rest
and
in
the one
peace,
time
Little D.
Doug was able to answer to.
Sorry, Doug.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, look at it this way.
You could probably hear my neck cracking in the audio.
Oh, God. Not again.
Doug, you are ahead of me.
Technically,
That just brought up
yes.
war flashbacks.
Wasn't like Hudson Soft the ones who made like that? Oh God, what the fuck was it called? I know that it was an AVGN episode too. Shit.
Hudson Soft.
It's the one who like shoots bubbles out of him and he fucking.
Oh,
Bubble Bobble?
No.
No relation.
No,
Mylon?
not no. Mylon. Yep, Mylon. It's Mylon's secret castle, but yeah.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
But yeah, he was. They were involved with that too.
yeah. Anyway, keeping in theme with Bomberman, the poor little fella. When Konami was still cool for 3 points.
All right, 3 points for when Konami was still cool. The occupation of Silent Hill's original protagonist, Harry Mason.
Oh wait.
Doug.
What is writer?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yay!
I was about to say, like, isn't he an author? And then Doug beat me.
That's right, because of like the Stephen King, like,
yeah,
that's
Stephen
right.
King.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't forget where Silent Hill takes place.
Aye.
I had to take a moment to even remember.
that's fair. No, you're good. We all had to. I was just like, oh god, what? So
I didn't even bother trying to answer because again, like the only Silent Hill I have exposure to was Silent Hill 2, and even then it was through you guys.
And all I heard at the time was like, for some reason, I know I saw Harry Mason, but for some reason I heard was, what was the Resident? I was like, but no, his name was Harry Mason. And I had a short wiring. But anyway, Doug, you have control of the board. You send a buzzer. Where are we headed?
Might as well fuck myself, everyone over, considering that we haven't done it yet. Sega, what Nintendo don't for 5 points.
Oh.
All
Yeehaw.
right, 5 points for Sega do what Nintendo don't. And while the dogs are barking,
Yeah, sorry about that.
Afterburner got some love in Super Smash Bros. As a remix of its main theme was included in both the Wii U installment and Ultimate. The remix was not unique to Smash Bros., however, as it was made for this game first and foremost.
Since I don't know this, I'll be right back. I'm gonna check on the dog.
Okay. Oh gosh. I don't want to lose points. I think I know the answer, but I don't want to lose points on it.
Right!
Oh, yes,
no, I
Matt.
remember. Was Bayonetta? Bayonetta 2.
Bayonetta.
Yeah, Bayonetta 1 is 1 is
Oh, just
1.
one.
Right.
That was the first thing you
Yeah,
said. so you
Bayonetta
got-
1.
Nice. So
Yep,
wait,
it's Bayonetta.
what stage was that from?
Did throw me off for a moment.
That explains why Steve wouldn't have known.
So hey, remember that one part of Bayonetta 1 where she literally flipped the bird and then shoved that middle finger straight into a motorcycle?
Yes!
So that was like. Are there any other like game remixes like in?
There were a
Bayonetta?
couple.
That whole stage in general
Yeah.
was like a massive love letter to Outrun.
Yeah.
Also,
Like, there was a song from Outrun, and then there was the song from Afterburner, which when you were riding on the motorcycle, and then later on in the game, you literally had a whole homage to Space Harrier.
it's Afterburner!
But yeah, no, the Afterburner remix that was used in Bayonetta would eventually be reused for Smash Brothers.
Huh.
That's neat.
Now
I
Matt
enjoyed
gets to
that.
pick.
And I'm actually back on the board. Fucking finally.
Yes, you are.
Okay. A square that wasn't too soft for 2 points.
Yeah.
Alright, 2 points for a square that wasn't too soft. Often regarded as one of the best RPGs on the Super Nintendo, this timeless classic ditches the random encounters and has battles take place on the same map you travel on. On top of that, it came with multiple endings, all while taking the age-old idea of repeat playthroughs with added bells and whistles and officially calling it New Game Plus. Oh, and there's a time travel too.
Oh, come on!
I slammed this. I didn't slam, but I was just like, I know. I was breathing. What is Chrono Trigger?
That is correct.
Oh, so it was Chrono Trigger. Okay.
So
I knew
fucking pissed!
Trigger.
We all. It's like,
This is you know what?
This is one of the 2 categories I actually have a chance in, Logan! The only 2!
all right, then just for you, Matt, we're gonna go to when Konami was still cool for 2 points.
This is Matt's
God.
fucking villain arc against Logan. Logan's gonna get beaten the shit out of him.
Oh my god.
I don't know, Sam. I don't think anything's gonna top the time you strangled Icky.
Oh yeah, for missing that movie, or for James with Howl's.
Yeah, she beat me up and then she proceeded to eat Iki like the apple he
That
is.
was to a movie. Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, when Konami was still cool for 2 points.
Matt
Let
has
me
a
get-
fucking villain arc.
This offshoot of the Gradius series takes the horizontal space shooter aspects of the original, adds in some classical tunes and characters both unique and pre-existing to Konami's legacy, and proceeds to make it all as goofy and nonsensical as possible.
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, there it is. What is Parodius?
I think Logan
Alright,
had a
there
bit
you
of,
go,
of
yeah.
hesitance.
That is
I
correct.
think Logan had a bit of
What
hesitance after getting yelled at.
No, I completely
Gonna be okay,
fucking
Logan?
forgot about Parodius anyway, so what?
Oh, it's such a silly game. I love it.
I love this game. We should do for the channel at some point.
Well, we should all the Gradius.
Maybe not all of them, but some of them.
I mean, honestly, I'd be up for doing some of the Gradius. The Gradius 5 like went places. It was really cool. But anyway,
I'll believe it.
okay. When a square that wasn't too soft for 5 points.
All right, let's hit the jackpot for a square that eventually got way too hard to be soft.
Swear to God, this is that single-player daily double. I will kill you, Logan. You will die.
I thought I already got that.
My life flashed before my eyes as that thing just appeared. Like, okay.
Don't worry, it's not. Anyway, originally released in arcades by Namco, Square would publish the console version of this 3D fighting game. On top of that, several characters from Final Fantasy VII were included as bonus characters.
I'll
Doug.
also throw in an extra 2 points
Oh.
if you can recite the game's full title.
I'm already blank on the full title, but I do remember God Bless the Ring. What is God Bless the Ring?
You know what? I'll take that much. What is Air Guys? God bless the ring!
That is it!
Hey!
Ah.
Damn it!
I remembered that specifically because of fucking SGB.
Nice. I've never heard of
Oh,
this game,
did,
Air
did,
Guys.
they,
Wow.
did they cover that not too long ago?
Oh, it was a while ago.
No, that was years ago.
Oh, okay.
No, it sucks. I remember it's called Air Guys. I forgot the God Bless the Ring. You forgot the Air Guys and remember the God Bless the
Yeah,
Ring.
you guys got
God
stuff.
I
You know
used
what?
to-
I'm looking.
Don't,
I'm
it,
looking
it
at
makes
that
it funnier. I
cover.
remember. It makes it funny because I remember the whole God bless the ring because it was Johnny that did the whole God bless the ring.
I'm looking at this cover, and I don't know who sticks out more, Cloud or the little girl.
What's with the guy on the what's with the David Bowie like bionic commando on the left?
Good question. Play the game and find out for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
All right, there you go. 5 for Doug.
God,
All right, Doug, where to next?
Oh god, the villain.
Fucking Christ. Just to also finish this one off, Sega do a Nintendo for 3 points.
All right, let's finish off what Sega does and Nintendo don't.
Mm-hmm.
While he isn't in every game in the series, most longtime fans remember the name of this white-cloth shinobi.
I don't.
Oh.
I forgot he had a name.
I know the John Shinobi. No.
Oh god.
Listen, I'm not going to give Matt shit for this, but I'm going to be very cross if Logan doesn't remember this.
Oh!
Thanks.
Oh,
Logan.
Wait, no, I don't want to. No, I don't want to be.
No, you busted. You have to fucking guess.
Who is? Not John. Who is Joe Musashi?
God damn it!
It was Joe, devil damn it!
That was the name. Okay.
Matt's
My
villain
favorite.
arc.
My favorite ninja, Joe.
Now,
He's a great dude.
now James has to draw like Matt strangling.
You know what? Hold
I'm
on.
not-
Him going Super Saiyan like on fire.
no, he just turns into a real bird.
Bird up.
I will say really quick, the listeners could hear a kerthunk earlier of me throwing a Baja Blast bottle on the floor. You're going to hear it again.
You know
Damn
what? If I could be honest, I had a feeling it was Joe. I forgot the Musashi part. I was gonna say Joe Shinobi.
I have Joe Shinobi. I would have loved that actually. His name
Yo, I love this guy, Joe Shinobi.
Also, I now have an idea that I want for the editing of this video, or at least
What's
like
up?
at least from this stage forward, or whatever. Matt like has a little like.
Please draw an
Eruption.
angry Ruben. The angriest
Well,
Ruben
I was
possibly
actually
could.
gonna say to save them time, not an angry Ruben. I want that one frame animation of Ruben just like
Yes,
rapidly
yeah,
going
okay,
back.
fair enough.
Matt will find it for you. It was from a YouTube video that he got.
I was
Wait,
thinking
Brett-
just a redraw of that one image of. I feel bad that I'm blanking on his name because he's the best character in the Devil Names show.
Mordecai?
No, not Mordecai. From Chowder, the blue guy.
Oh,
Mongdol.
Mongdol, that's it.
Maybe.
That one frame of Mongdol with his eyes bugged out, almost
Oh,
like he's ready to strangle someone.
Oh yeah, with the tongue out. And...
Ruben doing that, please. I can't draw, so somebody do that. I will say though, I will find the little like 2-frame animation of Ruben.
Yes, please.
Credit to Atastic. They're ending
It's
fantastic.
really funny. It was for like a Patreon thing.
Yeah,
like in the Patreon credits. Everybody got like everyone got like a simple like animation of like their character, and then Matt just showed up and.
Just
Just 2 frames. But yeah, no,
It's really
they're
funny.
anybody watching this, go follow Atastic on YouTube or Twitter or Blue Sky and all that. They do great little funny animations, particularly with a night character they have called Pebbles. Anyway.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it, Logan. You're still up on the board.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so we're gonna go to Archives Namco Museum for 5 points.
All right, 5 points for the Namco Museum. Susumu Hori, aka Mr. Driller, is the son of Taizo Hori, the protagonist of Dig Dug, and Masuyo Tobi, aka Kissy, the star of this lesser-known Namco classic.
Oh dear, it had to be the one of the 3 I didn't know.
Yeah, I was like.
What was it? Oh, I know this. Oh!
Matt.
Oh,
I think I'm pronouncing it right. I think it's like Baroduke or Baroduke? Baroduke?
You didn't answer in the form of a question.
What is Baroduke? What is Baroduke?
I'm letting him do that.
he was questioning it, so I'll give him that.
Okay, thank you.
And yes, you're correct. What does Bar do?
Okay. Thank you.
I'm your friend.
Listen,
Yay.
Steve, do you really want to do that to me right now? Do you want to do this to me? I'm just kidding.
Matt's
Shattered.
villain arc.
Yeah,
I will be the Joker. Anyway.
So did they ever do anything else with Baraduke after
I'm
that?
messing
or
with
did
you,
she
by
just
the way,
appear in that
Steve.
one?
There was a sequel involving a unrelated character, which you can get now on the Nintendo Switch. Otherwise, the main character did end up becoming a mother to the Susumu Hori, the protagonist of Mr. Driller.
Oh yeah, from the Driller family thing, and yeah.
Yep, and she married Taizo Hori, aka the guy the Dig Dug guy,
Yeah.
and eventually, and then they separated because
She did not forgive him over the whole take your kid to work day fiasco.
that's right.
I love the
sorry.
fucking gif
Oh,
I
yes,
said,
see?
just like every second you're not running, I'm really getting closer.
I will say as well, with the whole, like, take your kid to work day, it just reminds me of one of the few, like, jokes that Jeff Dunham did that I really like, which is,
yeah?
hey, well, my wife doesn't talk to me. Why not, Ahmed? Well, she's still pissed after the take your kid to work day. I mean, she came in asking, where's our son? I went, over there, and up there.
Oh, there.
Damn.
God damn.
Oh my god.
The
I love-
one joke of, one of the two jokes of his. I
There,
like.
the other joke I love, just again talking about, for sensitivity, yes, it was Ahmed the dead terror, but
The undead terrorist.
but the other one I remember loving was the whole like, I mean, wait, what would you like? What would compel you to like to go for like to do suicide bombing? Like, what was the last thing that went through your head?
No, it was the, well, did you see a bright light? If you're dumb enough to look at the explosion, then yes. No, I mean, what's the last thing that went through your head?
My ass.
It was
Yeah,
just
that
really
one.
funny. just
Welcome
deliver it.
to my ass.
Anyway, I can choose again. Yay!
can.
You can.
Uh,
What's next?
Let's do the category the only last category. Konami, 4 points.
All right.
Alright, 4 points for when Konami was still cool.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Sparkster was as cool as the rocket strapped to his back. Unfortunately, he's not the only Knight to rock one, as this longtime archenemy of his is just as good, if not better, at using it than he is. Against all odds, Sparkster defeated him time and again whenever they clashed swords.
Never fucking played this game.
You should. It's a good game, but I'm trying to remember.
I've seen James played it, but I have retained nothing.
No, why you should buzz in, you know, just be confident. Fuckers.
Fine.
Good!
Who is Axel
Last name?
Gear?
God
Well, what do you know?
damn it!
You told me to be confident.
Honestly, I'm not even upset that I'm losing. I find this is funny.
I was bluffing, you bitch!
I wanted to have great confidence, man.
Confidence.
Are y'all entertained?
Great confidence comes great confidence.
Are you not entertained?
I may have lower points, but this is pretty entertaining.
Like, that is literally the equivalent of that one seagull meme that where he just goes screaming in agony.
Like
the one
one
just
full
cranks
head
his
back,
back and
and
like,
then
Yes!
I'm sorry. Okay, Matt. For you. Okay,
You
Matt.
know
for
what?
you, I'm gonna
Another
myself.
thing to draw Ruben as the fucking seagull with
Yeah,
the
All right. Fine. Okay, fine. I will doom myself for Matt. When Konami was still cool for 5 points.
Alright, 5 points for Konami. When they stopped being cool.
What if Logan gets it?
This...
While most of the series remained in Japan, longtime Konami fans will likely recognize Goemon and his partner, Ibisumaru. When the series first appeared in the States, however, their names were changed to these instead. Thankfully, this didn't last, as they keep their original names whenever future games were localized.
was it? I know this.
I only know Goemon. I don't know the.
Yeah, I only know Goemon's name.
I only know just their Japanese names. I didn't know they were changed for a while.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. Like, I actually didn't even know they tried localizing them.
Joe.
All for one game, to be fair.
Fair.
What was it? Ah!
I don't got this.
I think this. I think
I'm
it
not
might
risking
happen,
this
but,
one this time. I'm not risking.
Sorry.
Alright, we'll go ahead and call time there. To be fair, this is one of those really obscure factoids, assuming you've never actually touched their games on the virtual console or whatever, so
Yeah.
totally fair. So alright, the correct answer for this one is, who are Kid Ying and Dr. Yang?
Okay.
Huh.
I remember
What?
Kid Ying. I don't remember Dr. Yang being like.
Who is that up there?
That is horrifying.
This art looks like it's AI.
It does look like an AI
What
thing,
the
but
fuck?
was this the original box art for their game?
Yes, this was the original box art for Legend of the Mystical Ninja.
Why
Wow.
Why does he look like somehow the opposite of being high while also high? Instead of the eyes being bulgy and red, it's the rest of him is bulgy and red, but the eyes are also bulgy but still white. Like
Going on,
honestly, I just think it's hilarious seeing freaking Bisumaru and just how
An old man
completely
back there.
not like you could not find a much bigger, like starker contrast.
Oh,
Goemon, Goemon, it's...
No,
Go ahead, Matt.
you say you can't find a big, starker contrast. American box art Mega Man.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, of course. But real quick, before we
Fair.
leave this, I just see this. I see the meme of Goemon. It's Goemon. We need to be serious.
Not that serious.
Not that
Not that
serious.
serious. God.
Anyway. I think you still pick Logan.
Yeah, you still.
I know that was another black one, unfortunately. Okay. Anything goes for 4 points.
All right, 4 points for anything goes. The real name of the voodoo lady, as confirmed and returned to Monkey Island.
God damn it.
I should know this, but I forgot.
I've only played the first fucking Monkey Island game.
I just remember that it was like very underwhelming when Guybrush found out.
Well, yeah, because it was just like this. Oh, I'm trying to remember the joke. Because it was like just like, oh, you just never asked. So I always thought your name was Voodoo Lady.
Logan.
Who is Karina?
Well, what do you know?
That is correct. Who is Karina?
I thought it'd be a more simple name, like if he's going to go like,
It's Meg.
That's for. I like that name. Karina's not a bad name.
Yeah.
I like it.
For a
She
voodoo
was
lady,
an
that
alright
makes
character.
sense. It would have been more interesting. It's like, my name is Anne.
Oh,
it's
I was
Anne.
I was thinking back. I was thinking back to freaking. It was the birth name given to me by my people. And what would that be, oh great magical fish lady?
Or was it from My Python? I am a mystic, I am a wizard, but there are some who may call me Tim.
Why did he sound like so questionable to Tim?
So
That's how he says it in the movie
I know,
too.
I love it.
Exactly that. But there are some who may call me Tim. Like he questions
like
himself.
he's confused. Like really? Okay, Archives of the Namco Museum for 3 points. I'm gonna keep the finale bit interesting.
Thank you. Archives of the Namco Museum for the final time.
It's
It's a daily double!
Hey. Oh no.
All right, so perk up, Logan. Or perk up everybody, rather. While nowhere near as common, these fantastical creatures are the next most prominent species found in the Pac-Man series, aside from the people of Pac-Land and the ghost monsters.
I think of that, when I'm thinking of all the fantastical creatures, I'm thinking of the ones from Bomberman, like the Joeys.
can I give a
You
go?
know, Luis,
Ooh,
go for it. Go for
yeah,
it.
it's free. It's a free game.
Okay, what are fairies?
What?
Yay!
I remember says Pac-Man lore. What are fairies?
Oh, that's right, because the fairy queen at the end of the Pac-Man stage.
Right.
Oh, and Smash did that. All right, so does since I failed, does Hype get the points?
I only get the base 3.
No. Hype gets Hype gets
Six?
Yeah, because
Oh,
remember,
wait, I
that's
do?
a daily double. This isn't a single player daily double. This is a daily double.
Right.
In general.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
I
I have to
figured.
guess.
Had I messed up, then you could play again for 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was confused. I thought we were still going by the rule of like if Logan didn't get it, I could get it, but I could only
No,
get the half points.
that's
No.
that's for single player doubles.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I will say when we get to my sequel to the movie Jeopardy, we're not going to be doing that. We're going back to normal Double Jeopardy rules.
God damn
Okay.
it, Sammy.
What?
I hurt my hand because I was jump scared by your party animals gif again. and I like jerked like, oh my god.
I need to play that game still. God damn.
It's actually really funny, Matt.
It's fun.
Even
All
Hype
in due
thinks it's
time.
fun.
That being said, we only have one question left on the board, so the anything goes pile for 5 points.
Eh.
Bub and Bob of Bubble Bobble and Puzzle Bobble fame have been blowing and popping bubbles for as long as they can remember. Even if the circumstances as to why it changes with each game, it usually ends the same way whenever this rogue figure pops in to spoil their fun.
Logie.
What are you looking at me for? As if I'm supposed
I'm just
to bring
assuming
it-
you because I think you're the only other person aside from
Oh,
James
as if-
who's
oh.
experienced with this game.
Oh, as if I'm supposed to be the one who buzzes in and
I
says
look
who
like
is.
this.
As if I'm supposed to be the one who buzzes in and says, James, who is drunk?
Logan, are you drunk? Because you're correct.
Very drunk.
I hate you.
I had a little too much fun with this question, admittedly, just because of the way it sounds. Like, who is drunk?
Who is drunk?
Who is drunk? I'm going to be after this!
I wish it was me considering my render in the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah.
Random question. If by some happenstance one of us only remembered the nicknames down there as opposed to the name Drunk, would you have accepted if we had just said one of those nicknames?
I think he would have.
Yeah, I would have
Yeah,
accepted it.
drag, bomb.
I just think it's funnier that that Logan remembers that he's drunk.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's pretty
I
good.
remembered Bonner. I don't remember the rest of them. So
It's just like how Logan like put into that. Just like what you expect me to buzz the buzzer and then buzzes it, and then it's like, and then answer who is drunk.
I mean, yeah, it's wacky.
die.
There was a freaking Bubble Bobble VR game of all things.
Yes, there is actually.
It was interesting. It
forgot
was
about it, actually.
interesting. Every like
Thank you for catching
like
that,
other
Sam.
week,
But yes.
every other week, like thinking about freaking like Arkham Shadows. It's like I'm like trying to like talk myself out of like, no, I can't get the Oculus 3 right now. But like, gosh, I really want like, if I could guarantee like I could get good quality footage, I would love to. I want to do Arkham Shadow. Like,
Well, maybe eventually. So anyway,
All in good time.
I forget, you're also the point keeper, right?
Yep. Oh, that's right. Yeah, let me do the calculations real quick here.
All right, so Logan, what are your final scores?
Let's see here. So Doug has got 8. I got 24 points. Matt has got. Let's see.
I want to say 8 as well.
It's possible. Let's see.
Also, it's nice to know what Logan's loading screen music would sound like.
I got. Matt has got 6 points
What? I feel like okay, fine, fuck it.
because you got -4.
You can still make
you're
it
at
final
0.
Jeopardy, hey.
Because you had -4, then you had +10, so you had up to 6. So, but those +5s helped you get back into the positives. And Hype has got 21.
Okay, and you said you had 24, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's a lot closer than I was expecting, not gonna lie.
I'll say, I was almost thinking Hype was killing it for the most
Yeah.
part.
No, I'm the opposite. I thought Logan was
For
killing it by
fuck's
that
sake,
second half.
Steve! No, Steve, you were wiping the floor the first like 10-15 minutes of this fucking thing.
but I
And
guess
then
it's because they were
Logan
all the
came in
lower
and
level.
finished cleaning the rest of the floor.
But I think it's just because they were like you had like a lot of the lower level ones, and then I came in on the higher like point ones out.
And I
you got the good,
fucked
you got some
up.
good daily doubles in there. But anyway, Final
with you.
Jeopardy, James.
All right, Final Jeopardy time, everybody, and today's topic is going to be Konami arcade game that never was.
Oh.
All right, Matt.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Simpsons, X-Men, G.I. Joe, Turtles in Time, Animaniacs, Bucky O'Hare, Wild West CEOW Cowboys of Moo Mesa, and Asterix were all arcade games made by Konami based on their respective franchises. The above statement is a partial lie, as they never made an arcade game based off this series.
Oh, okay. So one of them.
I think I know which one it is.
I do.
Did you answer in the form of a question?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't like that mine is a slightly longer block than yours, but I'm committed, I guess.
Hey, you know what? Never hurts to commit.
Now this is they never made an arcade game based on it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't say they didn't make a game based off the franchise outright, just an arcade version.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that I'm technically not wrong.
Right.
Well, I hope I'm technically not wrong.
I think I'm wrong, but whatever. yeah, I'm going to lose.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Then it's just
Just waiting on Doug now.
And Matt bet 5, I bet 20, I bet 10, and Doug bet 7.
Also, I want to point out the fact you technically listed Ninja Turtles twice.
Yes, I did. Technically, hey, they had 2 games.
Yeah, because they were all arcade games. Right, yeah. Alright.
Alright, everyone's got their answers ready, so we'll go ahead and call time. So, of all the answers that you guys posted, we'll start off with Hype first, since he did first.
I'd say read them all first before you reveal the answer.
In case one's
Yes.
like the correct one.
All right.
Fair enough. Alright then, in that case, Hype, you said, what is Animaniacs? Logan, you said, what is Bucky O'Hare? Matt, you said, what is G.I. Joe? And Doug really didn't give a fuck. So, with that all said, the correct answer is... what is Animaniacs?
I knew it! I fucking knew it!
Yeah.
Because I knew they made console games, but I figured that it wasn't an arcade game.
Yeah. My mistake was also thinking, like, oh, you're also talking about console. No, you're talking about arcade, because I was like, well, wait a minute, Animaniacs had a Konami game. I don't remember G.I. Joe having one. But yeah, alright. You asked.
G.I. Joe did have one, and like, honestly, the most shocking of that lot I just described, I'm surprised fucking, like, Cowboys of Moo Mesa got one.
Yeah.
I
Like,
do remember that Cowboys of Moo Mesa had one.
That one was so ridiculous, I went, okay, that one has to be, like, that has to be correct.
And you know what? I was thinking, for some reason, when I was thinking of Bucky O'Hare, I was thinking that was the trick question of, like, because I was confusing it with Jazz Jackrabbit.
Everybody
didn't make Jazz Jackrabbit.
Yeah, everybody.
listen, everyone knows that Jazz Jackrabbit is a Bucky O'Hare ripoff.
Absolutely.
Ah.
Alright. So, with that said, the new totals,
We don't
assuming
need to
I got
know.
this right,
We don't need to know.
assuming this is correct, of how when you bet points and you win, you get those points back and then some. The final totals are Ronnie, Matt, and Doug tied with 1.
1!
One. I floundered and nosedived like Konami
Thank
at a
you.
score of 4.
Thank you for taking
And-
my bluff. Thank you for taking my bait. I'm sorry.
And Hype has become the third party champion with 3 plus 1. 31 points.
31. Yay!
Congratulations, Hype. You are the winner of today's Jeopardy game.
Making you tonight's
Stephen
biggest
X
loser.
wins.
Hooray.
By the way, we need to start putting a counter for how many times Icky and Steve have won.
Oh, they're
Honestly,
pretty
like, I
good. They
think-
like these.
I think I've only won like twice. Well, not counting this
Won,
one.
I
You've
think,
won
4
more.
times by this.
You've been
point.
doing pretty good at these.
I think you've won either 3 or 4.
Usually my pattern is I do decently enough in these things, but then my hubris always gets the better of me in the betting.
I don't know if that's the case, because I won the very first one that we did, and then I won the Mickey one, and again, I think those were the only 2 I ever won up until now.
We'll have to check
Well,
back
either
on that
way.
and, and confirm.
Yeah. We'll check back on. We'll
Either
check back
way,
the tape.
Icky has trounced all of us time and time again.
He's good at trivia.
God damn
yeah,
it.
he's got them lightning apple reflexes.
He's only doing that because he's being a pussy bitch by not betting points.
That is true.
That's also
we
true,
need to-
that's right.
We need to fix that.
That's right. We definitely.
Well,
that's right. We made that
technically
rule.
we already
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
He just hasn't been around yet when those rules have already been put in.
Coincidence?
He's
He
aware
wasn't
and is
for
running
one.
away from his karma.
He was in there for one, but not like any others. Like now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I share the same sentiments. Like, coincidence? I think not. I think not.
Bernie.
Don't
All right,
burn
with that all
me.
said,
Bernie me. He's late. Anyway, go ahead, James.
with that said, everybody, like before, we as we promised, next time we will be doing that Rayman Jeopardy, and yes, Doug will have full authority to remove all of our limbs.
Yep.
What?
I fucking will.
Yeah,
It's a
Can I-
good
can
thing
I-
I'm not going to be there then. Holy shit. No.
Well, we'll see y'all next time.
bye bye, everybody.
I'm going to be at the movies, but you have to chase me first.
I'm a red glow box. I need my arms.